back, and I promised I was gonna make an emergency binder video, and here it is. I busted out the old printer that's been in the closet for the past 2 years and grabbed a couple of things off of Amazon, because what project can be completed without Amazon? None for me. So I got this binder. It was like $1. I got some little poly inserts, put the paper in to keep them protected, dry. We got some folder tabs, which are not aesthetically pleasing because they don't stick out further than the paper, so those are gonna have to be replaced, but they'll do for now. Okay, I'm gonna take you through why I need this binder, how I think it's gonna help, and why I think it might help you too. So my son Gavin is 1, he'll be 2 in October, and he has epilepsy, and it's a rare form called lennox-gastaut syndrome. So it's very hard to be controlled by medication. We are constantly changing medications to find the right treatment for him, and we follow a ketogenic diet, and he takes CBD oil, and he has supplements he takes, and that's a lot. So I'm always with him, right? So I'm the one who does it, but I'm not always going to be with him. Not to be morbid in any kind of way, but none of us are promised tomorrow, and maybe I want to take a trip, or I want to go out, and I want to be able to feel comfortable leaving Gavin with other people, because he really doesn't stay with other people right now. So this is just kind of a way to help whoever is watching him feel more comfortable. They have all the information right there, medications, dosage, all that good stuff. Also, if we were to go to the hospital, I could give this to the doctor and be like, boom, here's our information. What else do you need? So we're gonna go over what I have in this binder. Now, I'm not gonna say this wasn't a fun project, okay? Because look at that, we got emojis and everything, okay? So on the first page, it opens up, it's kind of an introductory, and it says, hi, my name is Gavin. I was born 10/29/18, full term with no complications. I started having focal seizures when I was 7 weeks old and found that I had a brain malformation called polymicrogyria. I went on to develop infantile spasms at 4.5 months old. I have a form of epilepsy that has been labeled as lennox-gastaut syndrome, which means my seizures have a very hard time being controlled by medication and diet. I have daily epileptic spasms and follow a ketogenic diet at a 2.5:1 ratio. Medication information, dosage instructions, insurance information, doctor's numbers, and keto diet information are in this binder to help. Boom! Case closed. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's what this binder is. It has everything that you're really gonna need, and as time goes on, or I think of something else, put it right in. When medication changes, we got the little inserts, okay? So you just type it up, put it back. Let's see, on the first one, medication. Medication, guys, look at the little pill and the little syringe. I outdid myself. Page for the medications, it tells you what medications he's currently on and what time of day he takes it. Most of them are kind of an AM and PM kind of thing, so it's pretty simple there. And then I talk about how you do it. Since he is on a keto diet, he does not take syrups of anything. They're all pills that I have to crush and then mix in water and then give to him. So I explain all of that in there, and his CBD oil, he is currently just taking it 1 time a day, so I have the time and how much of that. If anybody's interested, we are trying the Haley's Hope CBD oil right now, and it's actually been pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's taken the spasms away, but I think it's definitely helped with his appetite and his sleep and his mood. So we tried Charlotte's Web before, and I didn't notice anything, so I decided to try the Haley's Hope instead, and so far I'm liking it a little better. So then it goes on to the schedule, the daily schedule. So it just says 8 a.m. give the Banzel medication, 8:30 breakfast, 9 give clobazam, 9:30 give Vigadrone. So it's a lot of medication back to back to back, but I try to space it out just a little bit. because they can all kind of cause nausea and stuff like that. So I need to space them out a little bit so that he's not just being, it's a lot of like water. So I don't want to just, he's not a big fan of taking all these medications right now. So I try to space it out to give him a little break. Nap time, lunch, really, Gavin's on his own schedule. Don't let this fool you that like I have him on some kind of schedule, because Gavin does what he wants. Especially if he has a seizure or something, then obviously I know he's going to take a nap after that, and I'm not going to force him to stay awake when I know that he is tired and just went through a lot. So this is just like a guideline. Like, this is kind of how you should do it, but really it's just to list out his medication and to show that he needs to eat every 3 hours to keep his glucose levels in check. Because if they get too low, he is super tired and he will start vomiting and clean and throw up out of the carpets. It's not a good time. I promise you, it's not a good time. I do a weekly schedule, which really isn't that busy. We have PT on Mondays, OT on Tuesdays, and I put family time on Sunday because that's kind of the normal. Me and my husband both film YouTube videos, so we have days set aside during the week that we both try to film, which I've not been following. But we're supposed to film on certain days, edit on certain days, and then Sundays are for the family. So doctors and important numbers. So we have his pediatrician, his neurologist, and his dietitian, and the early childhood intervention service coordinator. Not that anybody really needs all of these numbers, right? But if anything were to happen to me, then here's the people that I talk to regularly, that know me, that know Gavin, and they're gonna help you better than anyone else does. So this has their numbers, their address, and also if seizure lasts more than 5 minutes, call 911. However, that does not include his epileptic spasms. They are short seizures, so they can last up to 5 minutes. However, if they do last longer than 5 minutes, we need to call the neurologist, because they need to know that that is not normal, and they'll lead us from there. Insurance information. Boop. I went ahead and copied the insurance card, so it's there. It even has Grayson in here as well, my other son, so both are covered. If you're going to the hospital, grab this book. There's our insurance information, what you need. I have a list of hospitals covered by the insurance. Not that it matters, because if you call 911 and go by ambulance, they're going to take you to the closest children's hospital. But here's a list just in case, you know, he was running a fever at night. Here's the hospitals that do cover by insurance if you want to help us out there. And then Keto Tab. Keto Tab is the most detailed one, I would say. This one goes over he needs to eat every 3 to 4 hours to maintain glucose levels, except overnight. He doesn't eat overnight. Gavin does not drink plain water. You can try it. That cup will stay there for 2 days. He will not. He won't do it. It doesn't matter how thirsty he is. He won't do it. So we do put water flavorings in it. I have a few. Right now, the favorite is the Mio, the orange that comes with vitamin B6 and other B vitamins. And then I list how to make his milk. He obviously does not drink regular milk. His is a mixture of unsweetened almond milk, heavy cream, and whole milk. But I use a certain brand because it's way less sugar. I don't know why they just pump all that sugar into that milk. Disgraceful. Frozen food instructions. I do plan on going on a trip at the end of August for my aunt's 50th birthday. So it's a girls trip, and my husband and my sister-in-law are going to be taking care of the boys over that weekend. So I will have to make food ahead of time, freeze it for them, so it's just easy to grab and go. So we haven't had to do that before. So foods made with butter, you microwave this long, stir, whatever. Pretty simple. I mean, they could really figure it out. But frozen foods made with cream, you just have to set out for an hour. Keto food examples. In case something were to happen or something and you need extra food, I give food examples and their measurements. We use a food scale. Everything's measured in grams. So it kind of tells you, use this baby food with this much butter, use this cereal with this much butter, or MCT oil, or I give just a few examples of what we're looking at. Next, keto recipes that I've tried from Pinterest. Isn't this fun? Right? So I got some keto Cheez-Its. We haven't actually tried those yet. Not this kind, I've tried a different kind, but I want to try those. Crispy broccoli cheddar rounds, the best 3-ingredient keto waffles. We are covered. That's it. That's the emergency binder. It has everything that someone would need to know who's watching Gavin, or if a doctor needed more information. Here it is. Binder drop. We did that. I think it's super helpful. It puts me at ease. It puts whoever's watching him at ease, or they might think I'm crazy. Either way, there's good information in here and we're set. So I feel good about it. I'm glad I did it. If you have a special needs child, or you have a child who takes certain supplements, medications, I feel like this is definitely helpful. You know, I did it. We're done. We're taking a trip in 2 days. I'm feeling good. Feeling ready. Yeah. That's it. That's all I got. I got some new Tory Bell lashes, y'all. Okay. I don't really wear eyeliner, but these magnetic lashes they make me feel pretty. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I love y'all. The next vlog is gonna be Florida vacation. I'm going to see my mom, and we're spending 10 days, 11 days. We're gonna be there for a little bit. I'm gonna be enjoying her backyard and her big beautiful pool, and seeing the dogs and my nanny and my niece, and it's gonna be a great time. And I will see y'all when I get back and I edit that. Okay? Okay.